stunning red cliffs, outdoor activities for everyone from the sightseer to the thrill seeker, and a slow, laid-back pace to life. These are all part of what makes Sedona's red rock country the place it is today. Despite being an area that is well known for its rough to nearly impassable back roads, it is hard to ignore that tug. The tug that makes us push ourselves out of our comfort zone, further off the beaten path, and deeper into some of the most breathtaking backcountry in the Southwest. So we are on our way up to explore some of the red rock country backcountry outside Sedona. If you remember from last time when we did Sycamore Canyon and Perkinsville Road, this was an area kind of looking up to the north from Perkinsville Road that looked just absolutely spectacular. So we're going to be doing some hiking, some exploring, taking in some nice views. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So we're headed off to hike out to a place called Devil's Bridge. It's about a mile hike out into the backcountry here. The arch that I was originally hoping to get to, turns out I really can't get to because the road was washed out. So this looks like a pretty good plan B though. As we get back in the truck to head off from the trailhead and push deeper into the backcountry, we are greeted by plenty of spectacular scenery. Before we know it, the pavement ends, and it's just us, the dirt under our tires, miles of spectacular red rock backcountry, and the occasional Jeep tour. Since I don't have time to go down all the spur roads, I chose to head down the Loy Butte Spur, which boasts sweeping vistas of red rock country. The deeper we go into the backcountry, the more the roads deteriorate, but the better the scenery becomes. Even with a 4x4 truck, there were some areas where road conditions were, let's just say, a little sketchy. But hey, aren't these views worth it? So after an awesome hike this morning, we've just made a quick stop here for lunch. There's just a little side of the road turnout here, and now we're going to continue on and hopefully be able to do that Cottonwood to Clarkdale drive before this rain gets here, because these storms are starting to bubble up now, but I think we should be good to go. But there's one of the storms that's bubbling up right there. And there's a bunch bubbling up behind me, but there's nothing in between, so should be good to go. I almost feel like I'm out here storm chasing again. I guess that would be the anti-storm chasing, because you don't want anything to do with rain on these roads. The Cottonwood to Clarkdale Scenic Byway winds through the mountains, offering stunning and expansive views of the Bird River Valley. In a landscape that feels more like an African safari than either the Sonoran Desert or the National Forests, look north and you will see the red rocks of Sedona, while to the south you will see the old mining towns of Clarkdale and Jerome. The road is rocky and rough throughout its entire length, especially when crossing washes and dry stream beds, so I would strongly recommend a four-wheel drive vehicle. If you have the time, be sure to stop at the Tuzagut National Monument, located at the Clarkdale end of the road, to see the ancient Pueblo ruins. Well, there's the rain shower that we've been tracking. Um, right now, it appears that all the rain is on the other side of that ridge. So as long as it stays there, we'll be perfectly fine. Um, the road itself is fine if it would get wet, but the part that concerns me is all the washes and little dry stream beds and all that other stuff that these roads cross when they get wet. So we're keeping an eye on it, but as of right now, it does not appear terribly threatening. Well, it looks like we're just barely going to make it. We're about 2 or 3 miles outside of town. It's about 10 minutes back to town from here. I'm sure, as you can see from this shot now, that rain has crested that ridge and is coming in towards us. So I think we're just going to barely make it.